Hi everyone, and welcome to this week's Monday's Moment video. I'm Simon from Sterling Coaching, and today I want to share the lessons that I learned from this flask and from my bees. Every morning I have a drink of lemon and honey, and the honey usually comes from my own bees and is doing at the moment. In a moment I'm about to go outside on this Monday morning because I didn't get time at the weekend to check on my bees, and I'm going to get all suited up and just give you a little bit of an insight into why it's important to do what I'm doing this morning and share that lesson that you can use in your business on today's Monday's Moment video. See you outside suited up in a moment. Bye for now. Hi everybody, now I'm all suited up as you can see here and ready to go and sort my bees out. And the reason I'm doing this video is that a few weeks ago I actually planned to sort my bees out and make sure that there were no queen cups in there that might swarm. And I decided, because I got stung so many times last year before I had this new suit, I decided to put it off until I got back off of holiday because I didn't want to go on holiday with a swollen face. So I put it off, and then I came back from holiday, and the weekend after I came back I was busy doing something else, and we were out and about and didn't get a chance to do my bees. So then I decided to do the bees the following weekend, and as I was walking down to the bees, as I'm going to do now, what I found was, as I got about here, so as I just turned around, and the horses were in the field as well, so about that far from where my bees are, and you can see the horses there in the background. Just as I was doing that, one of the things that I saw was a swarm of bees in the hedge near to where I'm going to be. Now this is going to be an absolute first for me, and I wanted you to have the lesson that sometimes what we tend to do is we put off in our business things that we know are important, but sometimes they're a little bit uncomfortable. Sometimes we worry about the consequences of what we do, and that's what I wanted to share in this Monday's Moment. The consequences of me not doing my bees meant that they did swarm, and I probably will lose that hive of bees. I couldn't get anybody else to take the swarm. They ended up in the churchyard that's there behind me, and the unfortunate thing is those bees probably lost their lives because of me. And yeah, I probably lost a hive which, yeah, I rely upon to give me honey. They're good for the environment, etc. They help pollinate all the fruit trees that we have around us. So in your business, don't put off what you know you need to do today because it feels slightly uncomfortable, or that you're worried about the consequences. Make sure you cover the consequences. Make sure you use your smoker or your lemon juice, whatever it is, to calm the bees down, and do what you need to do so that your business doesn't go into this very quick decline because you didn't do something that you should have done. Fingers crossed. I'm just going to hang up the phone now because I'm just going to go into the bees, and hopefully I'm going to give you a little bit more of an insight to the bees from the other side of this camera. See you in a moment. Right, so I'm not quite sure how this is going to work. So you can see my bees are quite overgrown with grass. So one of my jobs this morning is to actually get those tidied up and clear the area in front of the bees. Now I'm going to quickly trim plenty of, I think, what are forget-me-nots here. But it's so important to keep things maintained. It's so important to do the checks on our bees, but also on our businesses and on our lives as well. Now I'm not going to get much closer than that because I don't want to get stung, and I haven't got my gloves on as I'm trying to do this. But fingers crossed, you know, this video just teaches you a little bit about, again, lessons we can learn from nature, but more important, the lessons that we can learn from our actions. And if you take just one thing away from this Monday's Moments video, it's not to put off today until tomorrow what we know we can do today. Okay, I know there's an old saying around there somewhere, but it's really important that we don't worry too much about the consequences, we don't worry too much about the inconvenience, and we get done what we know we need to get done, because the consequences, I found out with my bees, are so much more drastic than the results of what might have happened if I had done the bees before I went away. So it's really important to learn that lesson in your business, in your life, and if you're a beekeeper as well. Don't put off doing the bees this weekend until next weekend, when you know you need to do them now. And the bees are really starting to come in now into the hive. So I'm going to cut this off, and I'll see you on next week's Monday's Moment. Bye for now.